So we've been out of this for a long time, and I want to come back to this and refix everything and every mess that we have done. So first of all, I want to change this whole theme from what it is to something else. So that's much more easier for us to play around with it. So I'm first going to change the Rotom ROM's name to Let's Go Fast Food. Let's Go Fast Food. So that's my website's name, Let's Go Fast Food. So there's no store or restaurant called Let's Go Fast Food. I'm just gonna make one up. Let's Go Fast Food. Fast Food. So Let's Go Fast Food. Then we're gonna change this ROMs into I'm hungry. I think if you're hungry and you come to the website, I think you're gonna first click well, I'm hungry. And I said these things don't have any basically links. Store. I'm just gonna write. So no, let's write about. Like they know what this website's about. You can write. No, I think store is good. Store. So you can write I'm hungry and store. So when you go reload, you gotta see Let's Go Fast Food. I'm hungry store. Now we changed the theme to a fast food theme, but the wallpaper or the theme or the background is not. It's a game console. So we're gonna change that. And the way you're gonna do that, so what I went to this thing called Pixabay. From Pixabay, I downloaded a free wallpaper on a pizza slice Italian. Okay, pizza slice Italian. So what I'm gonna first do, I'm gonna comment this. You're gonna write background image, background image, URL, and you're gonna put the pizza URL. You're gonna reload, and here we have it. The fast food is right here. Now, our heading and the buttons. The buttons look unclear unless you hover over them. So let's make them clear. Let's make this website look a lot as modern as possible. So as I taught you guys one of the episodes before this, I taught you guys about the linear gradient. So first of all, you're gonna put a comma. Then here you're gonna put a color. I'm gonna put a color. So you guys saw me doing this a lot. Actually, let's pick a gray theme, and I'm going to put a bit of transparency so it doesn't look all out gray. I think I'll put a bit more darker. Now what you're going to do is I'm going to be pasting the exact same thing, so it looks a bit more darker. Right? Oh no, that's too dark. I don't like that darkness. So we can make it lighter. Play around with this a lot. For me, this is what I usually do on a website. I play around with this. So we're gonna copy this whole thing and paste it, and we're gonna reload it. Wow, so it's now a bit darker, but you can now see the main text. So, okay, so you can, I'm gonna be changing this a lot. Okay, so I made the color a bit more lighter in transparency, so now it looks like that. So since we have this going, we don't need this thing anymore. So we have this, looks good. Now we're gonna change the color of the buttons. So you guys know how to do that? I'm pretty sure you guys know. So I'm going to change this to a bit of an orange color since I think orange is a good color. That's not orange. That's not orange yet. I want a bit of darker orange. Come on, give me a darker orange. Yeah, that's nice. That's beautiful. So I'm going to copy that, paste that right here, and paste that right here, and I'm going to paste that right here. So let's see how this thing looks like. So it looks like this, but it becomes to blue color. It kind of looks good, but maybe I don't like it. So I'm just gonna write a background color too, because it looks much better to put a background color. And for this background color, I'm actually gonna make it. I'm gonna paste this, but I'm gonna make it a bit more darker. So like darker. Okay, that's too dark. Maybe that. Maybe that. Then I'm gonna copy this whole line. I'm gonna go up here. Right here, and I'm gonna paste it. Whoops, what happened? Semicolon, whoops. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I did not put a semicolon. Make sure you put a semicolon and do not do my mistakes. Let's see, how has it become? So now it looks like this. So I'm gonna change this thing to basically white, because I think if you're gonna put it like that, you're gonna make it a bit whiter. Yeah, that looks nice. So as you guys can see, this is what we have right now. And it looks good, but the main theme for today's episode is the navigation. So first of all, you're gonna go to your HTML document. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go in between the header and the heading class. So you're gonna go in between that, and you're gonna write /nav. Now you're gonna close the nav, and you're gonna write a div. Then you're gonna close the div, and you're gonna put a class. So I'm gonna put a class of main nav. Then now we're gonna go inside the div, and you're gonna put UL. Then you're gonna close UL. UL is unlisted, and inside UL you're gonna write LI. LI is list elements. It's LI, not LE, but yeah, it's list elements. And inside the list elements you're gonna write A. Because it's going to be a navigation, it's going to be on top of your screen, so you better have it as a link so that they can click there and go to, like, it's basically navigating to the whole website pretty quickly. So you're going to do that, and you're going to write href, and then I don't have anything for now, so I'm just going to close href, and I'm going to write home. Now I'm going to go do Control D 3 times. Here I'm going to write about, and I'm going to write store. Isn't that good? Then I'm going to write store. Now, that's perfect. So when you reload, it's here. Can you guys see? So if you had links and you would click them, you'd go basically to that link. But for now, I have no links. So let's go and customize this since I don't like the blue theme. So first of all, you're gonna do .main nav. So what I'm gonna do .main nav is for, I'm gonna do float, and I'm gonna put it to right. Whoops, right, semicolon, and reload. So now as you guys can see, it's on the right side, but you see this button thingy here? I don't want that button. There's a button right there, a white dot, not a button, a white dot. I do not want that white dot there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy this, Control C, and put that down there, V, close that, enter. Now up here, you're gonna do main nav, and you're gonna do LI. Now let me show you the theory of this LI. So first of all, it's going to go and enter your main nav class. So it's going to search and enter your main nav class. And inside your main nav class, you're going to search for LI. And then that's what they're going to get. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to go to LI, and I'm going to write list style. Then you're going to write none, and you're going to reload. And that dot is gone. So it's much better. Now I'm going to copy this whole thing again, as I show you guys again. I'm going to copy, and we're going to do another thing. Whoops, that's wrong brackets. Okay, do not play around with brackets. You're using that same editor. So you're going to do LI, and then you're going to do A. So it's basically the same theory. It's going to enter your main nav, it's going to find your LI, and inside your LI they're going to find the A. That's basically what it's doing. But the reason why I'm doing this is I'm going to remove those underlining. Those underlines are bad. So you're going to do text decoration. Whoops. Text decoration. You're going to write none so that it removes the underline. As you guys can see, the underline is gone. It's good. So that's basically how a navigation is usually done. But it's not yet over. We're going to do more. So another thing that we're going to do right now, I'm going to enter, I want a bit of padding or margins. Margin left. And I'm going to put the margin left to be about how many? I think a good margin would be about like 15 pixels. So you're going to reload. For me, I have to reload. What? So what you're going to first do, so I'm going to take the margin left. So I put the margin left in the main LIA section. For the link section, and it has a bit of margining. So we're going to do that. So we're going to put a margin of probably like 90 pixels. So 90 pixels does that much. Let's do more of it. So it's 90 right now, 110. So I want to bring this thing a bit more in the center. Like, okay, that's pretty good. But maybe not. So we can play around with this a lot. So I'm gonna be playing around with this a lot. And find out the perfect one for me. Yeah, I feel like that's too much in the corner. I want to move it a bit in front. So I'm thinking of making it look like that. That looks nice, actually. So what another thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be putting the color. The color, it's going to be white. Reload, and now it's white. Now, what you're going to do, I want to be putting a bit of underlining on it, like a hover. So you guys remember what the hover code that we just had, this hover code? So we're gonna put the exact same hover code, but with the main lav. So I'm gonna copy this whole thing. Right here, you're gonna put link, Control D, remove that. And instead of link, we're gonna put visited. So that's normal, and then we're gonna put another one for the hover code again. And here you're gonna put hover, Control D again, remove that, put that there. And here you're gonna write active. Oh wait, we don't want this there. So I'm gonna be removing this thing. Oh wait, no. You're gonna be removing this thing, and you're gonna be putting something like a border bottom. So you're gonna put a border. I'm gonna be putting a 2-pixel border bottom. It's solid, of course. And I'm gonna be copying the very first color, this color. Yeah, I'm gonna be copying that color. And I'm gonna be pasting it right there. Semicolon. Now we gotta put a transition as transition. Okay, so in this transition, it's only the border, so you're just gonna write border by 0.5 seconds. Semicolon, enter. So when you're gonna reload, so I fixed it. So so this is a thing I missed. I did not put the comma right there. This comma. Is there a spacing? No, there's no spacing. Okay. So you're gonna put commas right there. I did not actually see that, but when I saw the code right here, I was like, oh wait. So we had to put the commas, and once you put the commas, you can see that there's a small underlining right there. Now I feel like that underlining is too slow, so I'm gonna be putting a 2 pixels. Whoops, did not put a semicolon. Yeah, now it's much better. So that looks good, much better than I actually thought it would be. So thank you guys for watching this episode. It's a very long episode, and it's pretty cool. Thank you guys for watching. We made this thing look a lot better with this new thingy. We can also do that there, but you can play around with it. I like it the way it is right now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later in another episode. Take care.